10 reasons why people regret buying the 2000 plus US dollar Dell XPS 16. 1. Frequent system instability, crashes without notice. Multiple users report the XPS crashing with no notice. It's crashing somewhat regularly without notice. Sometimes it will restart itself. Sometimes it loads to Windows startup options. Periodically, I wake up and the machine would have restarted itself. This isn't a one-off. People say it crashes during normal use with no clear cause. 2. Blue screens of death, or BSODs, and driver failures. Another serious issue that's been reported. Users experience persistent BSODs, crashes, and now often freezes on the restarting screen at 0%, requiring a forced shutdown. Errors include video TDR failure, APC index mismatch, K-mode exception not handled, even WIA hardware errors. That means blue screens tied to graphics drivers and core Windows systems, not small glitches. 3. Specs look great, but daily use feels laggy. On paper, the specs are amazing, but day-to-day use feels laggy. UI freezes, Explorer stutters, apps hang. This is one of the most frustrating complaints. 4. Taking 4 hours just to update before login. One real Dell customer said, "I just purchased my very expensive Dell XPS 16. It took 4 hours of doing updates before I could even get to the login screen. Setup forced me to use a Microsoft account, which took about 30 minutes to complete. Once I finally got to my desktop, I was faced with another hour of updates." Imagine paying thousands and spending half your day just sitting through updates before you can even use it. 5. Coil whine so loud it's unbearable. Here's a strange but real physical complaint from owners. While the XPS 16 is connected to a WD-22TB4 dock, the laptop is emitting significant coil whine sounds. In a silent office, not usable. People literally say the electrical noise from the laptop makes it too loud to use around others. 6. Windows Hello stopped working after an update. One Dell XPS 16 owner reported, "The infrared camera just stopped working after a recent Windows update. Windows Hello no longer recognizes my face. It was working perfectly before the update." Imagine buying a premium laptop and then a basic feature like Face Unlock breaks because of an update and you're stuck troubleshooting instead of working. 7. Fan gets loud even during normal tasks. One owner described their experience like this: "The fans ramp up loudly even when I'm doing basic tasks like browsing or light work. It's distracting in a quiet room." Reddit, buyer reviews. This is especially noticeable considering the laptop is marketed as a premium productivity machine, not a gaming laptop. 8. Battery life is disappointing for the price. A buyer shared their frustration. "For a laptop this expensive, the battery life is honestly disappointing. I expected way more." Reddit, buyer reviews. Several users report much lower battery life when using the high-resolution display or doing normal productivity tasks. 9. GPU randomly gets stuck at 99% usage. A gamer shared their experience. "Even though this isn't a gaming laptop, the GPU randomly gets stuck at 99% usage. After about 30 minutes, FPS drops massively and performance becomes unplayable." 10. Dead pixel issue again, even on replacement. Multiple users reported this issue. "My brand new XPS 16 had a dead pixel. Dell replaced it, and the replacement unit also had a dead pixel." So here's the truth. The XPS 16 isn't a bad laptop for everyone, but at this price, you shouldn't be dealing with crashes. You shouldn't hear coil whine. You shouldn't worry about dead pixels, and you definitely shouldn't feel like a beta tester. If you're thinking about buying this laptop, read the forums first, check real user experiences, and don't just trust the spec sheet.